there, friends, and welcome to a different kind of In the Kitchen with Becca. I've had this idea for a few weeks now because I wanted to make this new series called Make My Feed. And if Guinness, you would stop squeaking, that'd be great. So I wanted to try something new. I started my own food Instagram, which a lot of you, probably all of you, know about, and it's called In the Kitchen W Becca, because In the Kitchen with Becca was taken, but I digress. I followed a ton of people, but it's all food related, and that's really, really cool and really, really fun to watch. So I follow anywhere from just food bloggers like me getting started, fitness bloggers, all the way to the Michelin star guide, modernist cuisine, really fancy restaurants in Seattle. I don't know, like the James Beard Foundation. So every time I look at my feed, it's just the most mixed bag, from homemade creations to 5 Michelin star chefs posting pictures of their new dishes. So it is all across the board, and so I thought it'd be really fun to just open up my Instagram one day and make the first thing I saw. So that's what we're doing today. And as I just said that, I got really nervous because I have no idea what I'm about to get into. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my cell phone and I'm going to turn on the screen recording so you guys can see exactly what I see. 3, 2, 1. And we're off. Okay, so I am just gonna open Instagram, refresh my feed here. Okay. Cool. Great. So it's a post from the Michelin guide from the Jean-Georges restaurant. Dope. Okay, well actually this doesn't look terrible. So it says ribbons of house-made mozzarella are nestled among a salad of market heirloom tomatoes, which are seasoned and garnished with micro basil, red and white raspberries. The dish is finished with an infusion of tomato water, lemongrass. Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and cool. I'm gonna make a Jean-Georges attempted recipe. I'm actually really, really pumped. If there would be anything Michelin guide, tomato and mozzarella salad is actually super approachable. I think a couple of things. My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording. I'm actually really, really excited for this. I was really nervous because Michelin Guide has posted some crazy stuff before, some just baddie out. This recipe really looks like it's gonna entail making house-made mozzarella into ribbons. I think I can kind of chart that out. I'll look into how to make it ribbons. But then I think just going to a farmer's market and finding some really good heirloom tomatoes, which, okay, side note, I actually kind of don't like heirloom tomatoes. The last few times I've had heirloom tomatoes, they tasted like dog food. So I don't know if I just got back to tomatoes. Hopefully I did, or this is gonna be terrible for me. Either way, welcome. So micro basil, so like small basil. Red and white raspberries. Raspberries grow locally. White raspberries. Are white raspberries a separate berry from red raspberries? Or are they just not ripe red raspberries? So I'll find that out for us. So it's finished with an infusion of tomato water, lemongrass, salt, and red wine vinegar, which is poured tableside. So like, it sounds like just a tomato water lemongrass vinaigrette, which I can totally do. Okay, so I'm so excited. So in this, I'm gonna focus on primarily making the cheese from scratch, finding some really good heirloom tomatoes, and plating. I want to try to make the plating as close to form as possible, which is an issue for me. So those are my goals. It should be fine, actually.
It should be fine, actually.
So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and make a grocery list, and then I will see you guys back here in the kitchen to try to make a Jean-Georges or Michelin star approved salad thing. Hello there. This might be a new angle for you. It's a new angle for me. I did a ton of research and I think I have a crazy written version of how to make the mozzarella cheese nest. So I'm using a few things that I will take you through. First, we need water because we need to dilute the rennet. I am using the vegetable rennet instead of animal rennet because that's what I have. The second thing, distilled white vinegar. Most recipes called for citric acid, which allegedly is very available in stores. I call BS. Finally, we are going to use the bougiest, most expensive, freshest milk I could find, which is this fresh breeze organic milk. It is non-homogenized. So you can see the layer from the cream and the milk right there. And you know what's fancy, because I had to pay a $2 rental fee on these glass jars. I am incredibly nervous about this. I'm very nervous. The milk was expensive. I don't really want to try this again. So I'm really hoping to get it all done in one shot. So let's do it. Shit. Wait. There we go. Almost like it was too easy. So in a big large pot, we are going to pour the milk in and heat it up to about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And then to that, we're adding 3 tablespoons of vinegar. Stir. Add rennet, stir for 30 seconds, turn off the heat, let coagulate for 5 minutes, and then start cutting the curd. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. It hasn't looked like anything has changed yet. I haven't touched it. Super nervous. Let's see. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. So then you're going to take a knife and you're going to cut it into a grid. Now I'm supposed to let this stand for about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna start the straining process. And I have a stainless steel bowl and a fine mesh colander. Yeah, that's fine mesh. Put down cheesecloth just in case. Oh my god. Look at the curds. It just tastes like solid milk. We're gonna let this sit and drain for 10 minutes. I might do 15 since I have the cloth here. It might take a little longer to get through. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the curd that's been sitting out into the room temperature and then ladle the hot whey on top, and what it'll do is it'll heat up these curds so they start to stretch, and I'm gonna try to make my mozzarella nests. So it is hot, but you can either take a spatula or once it starts cooling down, go in with your hands and combining them together. It's not coming together. So another way is to microwave it, which I might do, because it's not coming together in the bowl. Okay. Working. messed up. I don't know. But it's really squeaky and it's not supposed to be squeaky.
Just turn the sound off.
No, I meant like the chew. Oh god, these are so hard. Okay, that didn't work. Did not work. That tastes gross. So I think I worked it too much. Oh, that doesn't taste good. Oh, gross. Okay, starting over. Let's try this again. Yeah, press / spoon together. Slowly draw out to stretch and fold in. Okay. Spooning together. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna form that into a ball and let it sit in the way to see if I can just make cheese slices out of that later. So last method is I'm just gonna try to do the microwave. So I'm gonna take my last batch of curd, season it, put it in the microwave, and hopefully that helps. Not good. Okay, this is where, okay, we're getting somewhere now. I don't think I heated these up enough. See, it's not pulling. I'm gonna try to heat it up again for like 15 seconds. I'm not gonna be able to shape these. And that's so hard. My first attempt was a fail.
It should be fine, actually.
I'm left with super stringy, like, didn't come together at all. And this is so squeaky, like, hey, it's super hard. It's supposed to be soft and it's so bad. So I don't know what I did, but I know my tomatoes are only gonna be good for like a day. So I gotta try again tomorrow. Oh God, I'll see you then. Okay, so hello, it is day 2, not 4. It is day 2 of my recreation of the Michelin star dish.
Say hello? Can I say hello?
Jean-Georges caprese-ish salad. So yesterday didn't go according to plan. After I thoroughly cleaned the kitchen and then made my own dinner last night, which wasn't a Michelin star caprese salad, I have a couple of things that I'm going to try today that's different. I had the good milk, everything was going really well up until I was drying the curds and then went to stretch the curds. So what I think happened was when I put the curds in the cheesecloth and then twisted it, it was actually pushing them together and like making the mozzarella cheese I was supposed to be making. So when I heated it up and then stretched it, it just all fell apart. It just tasted awful. But what I realized, and I did even more research and watched more videos, is that to make the nests and to do that, I don't think I'm gonna get that when I even stretch it, like if I make it perfectly. So I don't think that's what's gonna happen when I stretch it. So instead, what I'm thinking of doing, because I got it right up until the stretching, the heating, that part, so I can make the curd. So what I think happens when he forms the nest, I think that's happening when the cheese is setting, like just before it sets, when it's still malleable and can be shaped. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna heat that milk up again to 90 degrees, and then I'm going to add the milk to one of these little chef's squeezer bottle things, and then I'm gonna put the rennet in here, wait just a minute or two until it starts setting up, and then squeeze and like draw the nests. And I think that's how I'm gonna do it. So that's the big thing I'm trying to accomplish today, is just making the nests. If that happens, if from the grace of God I'm able to make that happen, I'm then gonna do just a quick tomato water, which, by the way, I thought was just like gonna be so easy to do, but apparently takes like a couple of days. And like, for something that's not even in the picture, I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on. So if the nests go perfectly, and if everything goes according to the plan and I can complete this tonight, I'm gonna make a quick tomato water. By the way, how you make tomato water is you puree tomatoes with salt, put it in a cheesecloth and seal the cheesecloth and then slowly let the water, the salted tomato water, drip down. And that's tomato water and it's like kind of stupid. I'm not gonna worry too much about that, so first the nests, so let's try it. The milk is heated up. I'm gonna fill this up and put the rennet in. Let's go from there. Okay, so I have this filled with milk. Then I'm gonna put in a little bit of the diluted rennet. I should be being exact, but I'm not.
It should be fine, actually.
So I'm just gonna gently shake it. So actually it's already kind of congealing, so I'm gonna start now. Okay, not yet. So this is what happened when I just waited a couple of seconds. You can see kind of congealing. Oh god, this is disgusting. Okay, what if I drained it, then put it back in here? Okay, so let's try that. Okay, I'm back. So now it's drained. I'm gonna drain the whey. Okay, this isn't gonna work. How did he do this? All right, well, it's another fail. So I'll see you when I have another game plan.
It should be fine, actually.
Okay, so attempt number 4 or 5. I've lost counts. I looked at the picture a bit more closely and I realized that he does, even though they look like nests, he does mention that they're ribbons of mozzarella. So with my last half gallon of milk, I am going to try to make the cardigan, press it together, then cut it into ribbons, and then basically just roll them. But let's try it one last time. Hail Mary attempt to make ribbons of mozzarella. And it didn't even set up this time. I'm officially a failed cheesemaker. Cool. All right, I think we can finally close the case of Jean-Georges, basically caprese salad. After so many attempts to do weird shaped, nest shaped mozzarellas, at the very end, as soon as I bought mozzarella cheese, I realized they just cut ribbons and rolled them up. Like exactly what I bought there. All in all, I do believe I'm a failed cheesemaker. For now. Not saying I'll never revisit it, but just probably with some like help next time. That'd be good. It just made me realize Michelin star dishes are Michelin star dishes for a good reason. Because they're hard to make. They're weird to figure out, but they're not impossible to replicate. I hope you enjoyed this. It tested my sanity, tested my skills, but I think we ended up with a delicious August treat. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you liked this, and if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll hopefully happily make them. Alright guys, thanks for watching.